The gravitational pull of this show is so strong that even the richest of the dickest can't escape. Friends, it's time to crown this week's Rich Dick. First, let's go over some nominations on social media. Can we get a fuck landlords going for another straight week? You're goddamn right we can. Fuck landlords. Also nominated, Bette Midler for her ignorant comments on the baby formula crisis. Speaking of which, the executives at Abbott Labs were nominated. The company is responsible for the shortage because it decided to pay its investors about $5 billion instead of making sure its production facilities for baby formula were safe. Fantastic work, dipshits. Ted Cruz was also nominated, as was Tucker Carlson, and Pharma Bro Martin Shkreli also nominated. He was finally released from prison this week. Good for him. But don't forget, he's still a dick. All around, great nominations. But ultimately, this week's Rich Dick is Sam Bankman-Fried. A few weeks ago, during a cryptocurrency conference in the Bahamas, a photo was shared of neoliberal ghouls Bill Clinton and Tony Blair on stage with a dude who looked like he was in middle school. Well, that dude is actually crypto billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF for short. He owns the crypto exchange known as FTX. That's the one that tainted Larry David by roping him into cutting a Super Bowl ad for it. People saw the ad and decided to invest in crypto after the Super Bowl. Well, it's likely they're losing their ass right now. I say Bankman-Fried is a crypto billionaire. He could be worth absolutely nothing. I mean, he's reportedly already lost half his wealth in just the current crypto crash. The dude could be worth less than me in a few weeks. And the most expensive thing I own is like a PS4. But the money is real enough for now that Bankman-Fried attempted to buy a congressional seat. He failed, but he's still a dick for trying. Candidate for Oregon's 6th congressional district, Carrick Flynn, was defeated on Tuesday, getting about half the vote of his opponent in the Democratic primary. His opponent was Andrea Salinas. What was notable about Flynn's campaign is that it collected more money from outside donations than any other House race in the country. And it wasn't even close. Carrick got more than $12 million. The next closest was Democrat Lucy McBath, who got just over $5 million. And almost the entirety of Flynn's haul came from one source, our rich dick Sam Bankman-Fried, or at least his super PAC, which gave almost $12 million to Flynn's campaign. The PAC is called Protect Our Future. It's primarily funded by Bankman-Fried. As Oregon Public Radio reported, SBF also donated more than $5 million to Joe Biden's presidential campaign. That was the second largest of any donor. The outlet noted a quote from Bankman-Fried about political spending in which he said, quote, "The amounts spent in primaries are small. If you have an opinion there, you can have impact." Now, he claimed his investment in Oregon's 6th district had nothing to do with crypto regulations, which SBF happened to be testifying about last week before Congress. Instead, he claimed it was because of Flynn's prior research on the pandemic. Though none of the ads financed by SBF Super PAC mentioned Flynn's expertise in the area. Like most billionaires, SBF likes to spin his wealth accumulation as something valuable to society instead of predatory. He pushed something called effective altruism, meaning he tries to invest his money into projects that offer the most benefit to humanity, but also make him rich. Which is why he's pushing a frickin' Ponzi scheme. Bankman-Fried admitted a major component of crypto trading, known as yield farming, is basically a Ponzi scheme. That happened last month. Unclear if the admission sparked any government investigations. For someone I didn't know existed a year ago, this guy has developed quite the resume already. Not only is he this week's rich dick, he's a disgrace to Sam's everywhere. Get him out my face. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, Head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.